Okay, the session is recorded, and now let me jump to the topic. So, today I'm going to talk about Azure Security overview. So, so, so first of all, we need to discuss about why security is more important, right? So,
Yeah, I'll give the this thing option why security is important.
yes.
See, for data,
Mhm.
anyone can take data. Okay, data will get leaked. That is the main purpose. And many users they use their this thing like pen drive, all these things
Mhm.
to copy the data. The main purpose is data only.
Okay, data, or you can also say services,
Services,
applications.
applications, and yeah, all the blocking the websites,
Hmm.
everything security only.
Right. So Azure, okay, Azure Security, I can say it's ensures. Okay, sorry, it's ensures the data, applications, and services are protected from what?
Wait, from where?
Protected from,
Viruses, malware,
yes. So we can say
and
threats. Yes,
threats. Okay.
that cover everything. Okay, malware, virus, whatever you have mentioned. Okay, and while meeting compliance standard. Okay, that's why security is very important. Okay, so Azure Security ensures whatever the data, whatever the applications, whatever the services, whether the services network, what we need, storage, whatever the service, database, all the services that must ensures these security measures, compliance standard need to be followed. Okay, so it provides you a tools, best practices to help organizations secure their resources. Okay, okay, it provides tools and best practices
Okay.
to help your organization secure their resources. So basically, the most important thing is to ensure the data services from the threats to meet compliance standard. Okay, now this is about now questions why security is important. Why security is important? Tell me.
Security for one I told like data, and for the threats
Okay.
like whatever you mentioned earlier, threats,
Okay. Only threats.
and this thing antivirus. I mean, no. I mean, antivirus. No. Sorry.
So here I can say it's protect. Okay. It's
Production.
protect unauthorized access. It's protect sensitive data, sensitive data from unauthorized access. Okay.
Yeah.
It's also just a moment. What is wrong here? So it's protect your data from unauthorized access. Okay, nobody can access the data, without proper authorizations, authentications. Okay, so this is the important things, and it's also ensure your systems more reliable and available. Right. It also prevents costly security breaches. Right. It prevents. I can say it prevents security breaches. Okay, and meet regulatory compliance.
So what do you mean breach actually? Like security breach? Some people would have tried to access your system.
Just a moment.
Okay. Okay.
So prevent security breaches, right?
So what do you mean by
It's
breaches
not
actually?
like a breach is kind of, to gain the access, like unauthorized individual that try
Okay,
to
okay.
gain the
Like see,
access.
see like example, like your other organization, you'll try to access my system. That is called security breach, right?
Yes, unauthorized access to your data, confidential data, compromised data, accidental, you know, intentionally you can breach, okay, security breach, okay, hacking, all those come in part of that breaches, okay. So there are different common causes of security breaches. For example, password weak. If your password is weak, then your security breaches, right? It
Yes, yes.
may. So and then phishing attack, inside threats, malware, like unlicensed software, crack software. So all these part of cause of security breaches. Okay, so it's compromise your data, right? Confidentially, integrity and availability of the data. Okay, it's harms the organizations and government. So security breaches is very important, right? Your data is important for organizations. To protect the data, it's everyone's responsibility. Even you working, you are draft sending an email, you need to provide that it's confidential, right? On the email, it is public or it is internal. So whenever any organization release press release, it's a public, okay, that is available. So they are public, private, protected. This particular data, okay, level, okay. You're got with me? You're having with me? Hello.
Yes, yes, I'm hearing. Yes, yes.
So this is very important. So for example, like think Azure Security like the alarm in your house, right? So if any fire is happen, the alarm will start ringing, right?
Bulgar
So
alarm, Bulgar alarm.
yes, yes. So it's ensure that authorized, like say for example, if you have the door that is locked by security access without punching, if someone try to do tailgating, there might be sound, okay, some security breaches is there. So it start alarming, okay, giving some kind of tone ringing. So any authorized people can enter and protecting valuable items. So it's ensured, right, only authorized people can enter and protecting valuable items. So this is very important as your security, like it's a kind of locks and alarms, similar to in your house, okay. That's why Azure security is very important. Now, common cloud security threats. Or kya just wanted to say, what are the different common cloud security threats in your world?
Security threats, sir.
Yeah, you mentioned couple of things in previous previously. Now you can come again.
Incident security threats.
Data breaches.
Okay.
It is an example because unauthorized access to your confidential data. So that is called data breaches. Data breaches. Anybody who does not have access to the particular document and you are trying to read that document, it's called data breaches. A document that is created for vice president, a document that is created for the CEO of the company, a document does not cater for the developer of the company, a document does not cater for the engineer, for the architect of that company, but he or she is trying to read that document, so it's called data breaches, right?
Okay. Uh, what about phishing, sir?
Yeah, wait, I'm coming there. For malware, and yeah, you are right. Ransomware, you aware of ransomware?
Yeah, yeah, ransomware. Yeah, yeah. It's an
Yeah.
like it's a virus type. It is ransomware, but it's not a virus actually. It's a different thing.
Yeah. So it's a malicious software
Yeah, software correct.
that corrupts
Destroys
your
your
system.
destroys your system completely. That.
Yes, correct. And host data hostage. Okay, it's destroy the entire system. Okay. So malware, ransomware, this is so that's why a cyber security team is there in your
Yeah.
organization, in every organization.
Yes. Yes.
There's a cyber security team nowadays. It's very important to have a cyber security knowledge. Even you will get certain emails to to complete certain courses and certification in basic knowledge of cyber security. Okay, phishing. What is phishing?
Phishing is like copying, sir. Copying the data. It's like what to tell? It's like what to tell, sir. Like, so I'll tell you. It's phishing is something like copying the data. Like, you don't have the rights to copy the data, but you'll copy the data.
Okay, so basically, it's a email will come or any website that looks like very original one, right?
Okay.
Designed to steal. Okay, so sometime what happen, right, in any organization? Okay, somebody receive an email, right? Even in your Gmail, you get an email that it looks like that received from some XYZ organization. Okay, but it is not actually from that organization. It's kind of some certain thing like some typo in the domain, right? Okay, you got my point.
Yeah, like you use spam mails.
Yes. So phishing is like a email will come or anything that is, phishing example. So there are multiple example of phishing. Okay, other than this. Okay. So I will tell you. So right, a email will come, right. So sometimes a email from the bank, right, verify your account information to avoid suspension. And it in the email it contains that we have detected unusual activity in your account. To ensure your account security, please verify your information immediately. Below is the link. Otherwise, your account will be suspended. So what you can do, you can just click on the link to confirm your account, to confirm the KYC. So here the trick, what trick is, it shows the urgency. Okay, oh, yeah, if I did not do that, my account will be suspended. You
Okay.
need to enter the username and password. The moment you the moment you enter the username and password, your account get hacked, your password, your bank account. So always do not open any unknown unwanted link like suspicious link. So there are certain things I'm telling you, right? Some grammatical errors in the email, something suspicious link, right? Some teeny URL kind of fake or kind of things, bank official website. So always whenever you get any email from the bank, just try to read that bank website domain entire email is correct or not. Then only share any personal or financial documents over the email. Okay, and then you talk about, you getting me right?
Yeah,
DDoS.
understood. Yeah, understood. Like it's like yeah, it's like cheating,
Yes.
fraud.
Okay, so now what is DDoS you mentioned?
I have no idea. Like, denial something will come. Denial something.
Yeah, it's a denial of service, right? Distributed denial of service is in again, it is a cyber attack. Okay, so in which your system will hack or kind of traffic, multiple flood of traffic, right? You did not get like a server can handle certain thousand of requests at one time, but somebody try to push a 1 lakh requests on that server. Your server got crashed, right? So
Hmm.
so that's called distributed denial of services. Like multiple requests will come, right? Online shopping site, if you buy a certain product, you need to go and check out. Okay, so in that case there may be send million of requests on the particular Flipkart or Amazon. Okay, some try to do a fake logging and search on the search bar a particular device or mobile phone. So that system get attacked, right? The system has having capability of accepting 10,000 and 20,000 requests, okay, at one time, but somebody try to log in. Okay, so that called DDoS attack. So there are many things have happened in past. There's a GitHub DDoS attack in 2018. You can read this. And so like how to prevent DDoS, like the best way is to firewall, okay, load balancing, like distributed traffic across multiple servers, right?
See,
Load
sir,
bal
I have one doubt. Load balancing. It's like many users will have a request one time.
Hmm.
So what balancing will do?
So load balancing will does it transfer the request to the available server, right? So load balancer is the intermediate with the
Okay.
request and the server.
Okay.
It take the request from you and then it pass the request to the actual server, right?
Okay.
So basically, a DDoS attacks is a kind of disrupt service, you can say, disrupt service by flooding them with excessive number of requests, traffic. When we say request, it means traffic from multiple sources, right? So this is very important. This all like common cloud security threats. So it's a basic fundamental that you can also read more about that. So
Okay.
now the third point is, so this is your first, why security is important. This is this is not first. This is just the basic actually. So this is your first, why security is important. This is your common. Sorry, what is this?
So what is this topic is core cloud Azure networking options, sir.
Wait, wait. No, no. This is related to your Azure security.
Okay.
Yeah, it will also come into networking. So because every, as I said, this security is just to for the resource, right? So it's directly correlate with the resource,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Firewall, malware, data breach, detox. It's always it's with networking VNet. Okay. So the third one is Azure security basics, right? So just a moment. Okay, now this is very important in terms of Azure services, right? I'm telling you, okay, Azure's security basis. So so basically Azure provides or any cloud services provides built-in tools and services, right? What is built-in tools and services?
Building tools is like GitHub, like this kind of Kubernetes, Docker, like
Yeah,
this tools, sir.
built-in tool. Correct.
Okay.
There are different tools for Docker Kubernetes, different tools containerization, but for security also there are different tools available inside that cloud. Okay. So so first I can say the number one is IAM. What is IAM?
Identity access and management.
Yes, identity and
Access management.
access management. Okay, this is the number one. And so inside that, in the next class, I try to like today evening, I'll try to do as hands-on. You need to log in with your credential, and then I will show you. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
because these things will be good if you do a particular
Yeah,
lab also.
on that experience we need.
Yeah, yeah. So here, what tools required for IAM? Tell me.
Tools. IAM.
Yes. What is the name of that service which does identity and access management? Are you aware of Azure Active Directory?
Azure Active Directory. Yes, yes, yes. I'm aware. Yeah,
Azure
yeah. I can
AD.
explain you what I know about that. I mean, I can give what I know. Hello.
Yes. Yes,
See,
yes, good.
in my organization, what I should do, laptop should be in the domain, our office domain. So I should remove that domain and add Azure Active Directory,
Yes, yes.
and it'll be in the Azure Active Directory domain. That is what I have done in my office. Apart from that, I'm not aware.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. So Azure Active Directory basically is a cloud-based identity and access management provided by Microsoft. So it's just to manage and secure access to their applications. So basically, userless account, group management, authentication, single sign-on, multiple factor authentication, MFA, password-less authentication, identity management, role RBAC. These all are come under IAM. Okay, device registration of the services. This all come under IAM. Okay, so the purpose of this tool is, tell me.
For security,
Yeah, security and control. control who can access that resource, right?
Yes.
Like if we know there's a user added in that Azure ready, whether that particular user access have access or not to access that VNet, to access that NSG security group. So that IAM come into picture to give a particular, particular access based role. Okay, purpose is, this is the purpose. Like the features, you can say some features as well, like MFA. What is MFA?
Multi-factor authentication.
Yes, like if you receive certain, there's a Google authenticator or there are different number of authenticator available, so that is called multi-factor. Other than username and password, there's additional level of security, multi-factor. Sometimes people use third party authentication app, and sometimes people use the OTP, so it's depend upon, so that's all come on multi-level. It is additional layer of security, right?
Okay.
So that's, I can say, it's adds an extra level of security. Okay. Now, the another feature is, you can say RBAC. RBAC I already mentioned.
Roles and this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
role based access control, right?
Okay.
So assign a specific role, right? What does mean by role based, right? A specific role for to users or to group of users, right? And to group of users is a group, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct, sir. Role, giving the roles and this thing.
yeah. So
Yes.
MFA is multi-factor authentication, and RBAC is role-based access control that assign a specific role to your user. User mean particular single user, right? If I am a user, you are a user. It is giving Vinod access to just to read that resource group, just to view the security group. You can't edit the security rules. You can't edit the firewall setting because you are just a view access, right? If you are an administrator of a certain, the moment you log in with your credential, it has certain privileges. Okay, I will show you in the next time. Please do let me know. So what privileges do you have? Because you have logging as an administrator, you can also create a user to log in with a different credential. You can create user, and then that user may be certain username and password, and then you can also log in with that username and password. It has a certain list of privileges and rules. Okay, so now for example, I can say like admin can manage server, right?
Yes, correct.
While regular user can't access, right?
Correct.
Can access only apps, right? Apps, view the RG resource group, etc. Any services, so on and so forth. Okay. So the third is your, the Azure security basis. The number one is Azure identity management, right?
Yes, yes.
Now the another one is number B, I can say, which is network security.
Okay.
Okay. So inside network security, you are aware of what is network security? What come inside network security?
Firewalls.
Mm,
Hello.
yeah, I think you are
Firewalls.
very loved with firewall.
Sure.
So network security. So as I said, yeah, you are correct a little bit, but in IAM we have a Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, right?
Yes.
Now in network security, what tools you have? Sorry,
Nmap.
no,
Hello. Okay.
no.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Network security. Wait 1 second.
You are aware of NSG?
Zscaler. All these things.
No, no. Network security group.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. I know. I know. 1 second. It's network security, right? Uh, this thing, sir. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I am aware of that. I have like one two. NGNX.
Okay,
What is it? That is only right. Networking security tool. NGNX.
okay.
That one, correct?
So basically, if you understand the network security group, NSG, like NSG is a like software, right? It's just a web server, right? So NSG, NSG server, right?
No,
But
what is NSG actually?
NSG is network security group, right?
Okay.
You're talking about NGINX, which is
Ah,
web server, right? Application layer, HTTP, HTTPS kind of
okay.
request. But when we talk about NSG, it is a network security group, right? The purpose is to provide a traffic, filters your traffic, right? It
Hmm.
works at the network level, subnets. Okay, it's allow or deny. Like if you want to allow certain requests, okay, on basis of the IP address,
Ah,
on the basis of port, with the help of
hmm.
NSG, you can do it, right? In the
Yes,
next,
yes.
yeah, in the evening class, I will show you like whatever the possible like settings for the NSG. So so this will part of that NSG. So there are different purpose of NSG. So basically, the main purpose is to control traffic to and from Azure resources. Okay, what is the purpose? It's control the traffic
Yes, sir.
from to and from the resources. You got my point? So
Yes, sir.
every tools inside Azure Security, like it's Azure AD or Network Security Group, has certain purpose. Okay, so purpose is very important. Why we are using these particular tools? So in your exam, it might be asked like out of below, which is good for to control traffic to and from the resources. It's an NSG,
NSG, NSG.
yes, in NSG, Azure AD, or whatever. There are some two more confusing word NSG INX, and then you mark NSG INS or firewall. So always try to read the tool and the purpose and the features. So what is the features? I'm just following the same rule, right?
Yes,
Features of this and now features of this.
yes, yes.
Okay. So the features is what it does. It's allow or block
Yeah, NSG. Okay.
traffic based on rules, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the main purpose is to control traffic, and what features it give? It's allow or block traffic. Say for example, if I am trying to access your Azure VM, I am not able to access your Azure because it is not allowed that from my IP I can't able to access unless and until you give certain permission publicly I can
Hmm.
access. Okay. So in every organization there is a you can't access the organization server from your home, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
it's block traffic inside the organization, but if you, it is also like inside to outside from organization to you can't access the Amazon. Okay. So inbound, outbound, all the traffic, it's the administrator responsibility to do this work. Okay. For example, allow
Tell
only,
me. Hey, example. Tell me, sir. Hello.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, energy examples you tell me, sir. Like you're telling us
Yeah,
energy example, right?
yes, allow only traffic from your office to IP to a web server.
Okay.
For example, if you are opening anything in your office, like maybe some buying shopping server, shopping, online, Flipkart or Amazon, it may be blocked by your organization. Okay, it may be blocked or any Naukri profile, so it may be blocked, right? I hope it blocked, but it's for sure it is blocked. You can't able to access any Naukri profile from your office laptop or from organization server, organization network. So it's basically it's not allow the traffic from your office to any web server which is not relevant for your work, right?
Ah,
So that is the responsibility of NSG, Network Security Group, right?
yes, yes.
So The things I just wanted to close this for this. I just wanted to do a small, you know, so A, B, C. Now C is your data encryption. Okay, just want to complete this. So data encryption, and then your D is monitoring and health, monitoring alerts. Okay, you got my point.
Yes, sir.
So in Azure Security Basis, what are the different tools? First is Azure AD.
NSG. I am Azure Security and
Yeah,
NSG.
correct. So IAM, Azure AD, Network Security, NSG, and then data encryption. So in data encryption, what does it means by data encryption?
See, data encryption is like it readable form.
Yes, it encrypts your data
Yeah, encrypt the data, readable form. Yeah.
to make it unreadable format,
Yes. Description. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, correct.
unreadable without
Form.
a key. Okay, and then there are different types as well, right? Store data, like for example, files.
Hmm.
So this is a concept. This is not any
Mhm.
kind of service, files or database. So you want to encrypt this, you can do it. Do this from data encryption from Azure. Okay, and then types of data at test. You can say this data. So two type of data I can say: data at rest, okay, and then data in transit. So data moving between package, packing, packaging in network, data
Packets.
package.
Data
Yeah,
packets. Yeah, yeah. Data packets.
yeah.
Yes. I'm
So
aware
data
about that.
encryption, like data encryption is very important
Yeah.
for data which is in the file, for data which is in the database, right?
Uh,
For data in transit, that data moving from one
uh,
system to another system, right?
yes, yes.
So maybe if you transfer from your data from you are sending an email from your office, India office to US office. Data is transferred. So during the data transfer, data in transit means data is moving. Your email is moving from one source to the destination source. So data encryption is also important, right?
Yes, sir.
So for example,
Data encryption.
yeah, your files is logged. Okay, your files is
No,
logged.
see, now I'll give example. Now some files I have to open it. It's
Yeah.
unreadable form. It's
Hmm.
in decryption, I guess.
Yes.
Decryption
Yeah.
form. So
Yeah.
I use that keys some cipher form
Correct.
and
Right.
try to
Cipher.
break the code.
Right. Right. You are correct. That's cipher. Correct. Good. Good. I just want you to be similar example. You can just correlate what you are doing. Okay, with data encryption. And then now the last one is monitoring and alerts. Okay. So here Azure provided a tool. You remember
Yeah, tools, Azure, yeah, a lot of tools. IAM tool.
Azure Azure Monitor tool. So
Yes.
Azure Monitor tool is for detecting that anomalies. You know,
What is anomalies?
so it's kind of a resource, right? So basically, anything which is not needed, like for data, that is normal behavior, right? Anything which is not doing as, like for example, in healthcare, okay, like the heart rate, during surgery sudden drop, okay, there's a normal graph, ECG report. So certain things that is not doing against that normal flow, that is called anomalies, right? Like
Okay.
say for example, if you have the saving account, right, you are debited certain amount particular day, maybe 500 or 300 for your expenditure. But what happens if suddenly you withdraw 10,000 rupees? So it's a certain anomaly. It's kind of, oh, who has done it? Okay. If you receive a email that your amount is debited 10,000, then you shock, right? Because
Yeah, like okay, okay, understood. Who has done that?
yeah, it's kind of anomaly, right? So for anomaly detection, right? Say for example, in the logs, I'm telling you from the actual project point of view, in the logs you are getting a request is coming from a particular IP every second. Okay, you got
Okay.
my point. And then you
Yes, yes.
try, oh, it might be somebody try to log into this server. Okay, so that different application of anomaly detection, right? Fraud detection, network security, health monitoring. So these all are needed to detect the anomalies, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
so the purpose of monitoring and alerts is to track the resources performance, okay, and detects anomaly. Okay, they are a dedicated person who are taking care of these things, right? Okay, anomalies. And this for best example I can say, like when you receive a failed login attempt, you are trying to access a single machine, you have tried multiple password but it's logged, okay, because you have tried repeated logging failed login attempts, so that is a alert. That is also anomaly detection. It locked the system, right? If you forget your password, you just try 3 times in your office laptop, it's detect and it's locked the machine, right, for the safety, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Hello?
Yeah.
Tell me, sir.
Okay, so now the example is like alerts when a server has repeated failed login attempts. Okay, so this is the thing like monitoring and alert. So now today I am covering at this time I covered a very detailed Azure security overview. This entire section. Okay, and where we discuss about I will publish to my blogs and just give me some time. Okay,
Okay,
I
okay.
just need to add certain more details. And so basically I talk about Azure security overview, and then why security is important, and then common security threats like data breaches, malware, phishing, DDoS. And then I talk about Azure security basis, what are the different tool. Inside that, there's identity access management, Azure AD, network security group, and then data encryption to encrypt the data, and then monitoring and alert services. So these three are very important. And today list, I just want to stop this sessions, and then in the evening class, I try to explain you.
Lab. We'll do lab today.
Yeah, lab I will try to do, and other than that, I have some more Azure security services, which we discuss about more into security aspect. Azure Security Center, Sentinel, what is Sentinel? Some so the Azure Firewall, some basic is Azure Key Vault, and then we do a certain lab for you for security section, firewall enable, Azure Key Vault, how to do a certain monitoring security events. All those things I will try to do in the evening, so then you at the end of the this session you are able to understand about Azure security, firewall, key vault, labs. Okay, so I just stopping my recording, and then I will take few questions from you.